For this research capsule, the evidence of the disappearance of political slogans associated with the Huazantlán del Rio massacre in Oaxaca, Mexico will be explored, as well as their close relationship with the slogan cleaning program that the Mexican state has managed over the last few years, which maintains a visual relationship with abstract expressionism. The analyzed site is located in the city of Oaxaca, in southern Mexico, specifically in the historic center. A place where social manifestations such as marches and blockades commonly coexist. For this investigation, we will focus on Avenida José María Morelos. On the facade of this building, we found a slogan during the month of March 2022, which disappeared during the month of June of the same year. The slogan that disappeared corresponds to the series of political slogans that followed the massacre of the residents of Huazantlán del Rio. In the month of June 2020, in Huazantlán del Rio, Oaxaca, a total of 15 indigenous people of the Huav ethnic group were killed. The bodies had burns and bruises. The massacre was generated after the Huav inhabitants carried out a road blockade to prevent the entry of any person from outside the community during the quarantine due to the SARS-CoV-2 pandemic. According to the victims' version, the attack was orchestrated by the state, specifically by the municipal mayor Bernardino Ponce, whose authority they do not know due to their original forms of self-government, which have generated tensions with the policies of the nation-state since the October 2019, during which they ignored the mayor's mandate. Then, at the beginning of May 2020, violent events took place in the area where the indigenous people live. Their houses were burned and one person was murdered. The Huav community attributed the attack to people under the orders of the mayor. The municipality of San Mateo del Mar, to which Huazantlán del Rio belongs, attributed the attacks to armed groups related to human trafficking, which allegedly cremated the people killed during the massacre. Finally, neither the state government nor the Federation ruled on this version. If we focus on the cleanliness of the slogan, we can find that in the act of disappearance, a type of aesthetic is generated, and that type is reminiscent of American abstract expressionism. But, who is in charge of cleaning the slogans and producing this type of aesthetics? The act of cleaning slogans dates back to 2017. The year in which a public program called Tikio por Oaxaca began, a mass media campaign with the purpose of cleaning the first quadrant of the historic center of the city, and thus maintain the urban image that the state promotes towards the rest of the nation and abroad. The Tikio por Oaxaca project was replicated as a mass media strategy during 2019.
Vamos a darle. Sí. Miren cómo van desapareciendo los grafitis como magia. Cuando nos unimos todos, somos invencibles. Adiós a los grafitis.
No, la cornisa no. ¿Qué quieres ensayos empezar a sancionar a quien grafite de la ciudad?
Claro, hay leyes y nosotros las aplicamos, pero a veces pues hacen trampa. Y bueno, lo importante es que estas tareas también son de corte preventivo. Lo que estamos buscando es de que con esta gran participación ciudadana cuidemos lo que es nuestro, porque esta ciudad es de todos. y todos somos corresponsables de que esté en el mejor.
In 2021, the Town Hall of Oaxaca de Juarez inaugurated a public and open call called Give Color to the Heart of the Historic Center, through which it called on civil society to voluntarily cooperate with the City Council in cleaning up slogans and images of agitation in the quadrants surrounding the city's main square. This call was managed from the executive coordination of the Historic Center, which is in charge of supervising the volunteer crews that orderly clean the architectural facades of the streets. Finally, the Mexican state managed to normalize the disappearance of political slogans and the production of the state aesthetics in the act of disappearance. The objective was to dispense with a regent, governor or municipal president who does it personally and through the media, to get citizens to gradually carry out the cleanup, voluntarily and even with their own resources. This type of aesthetic resulting from the cleaning program establishes a direct relationship with the aesthetics of North American abstract expressionism, specifically with a couple of paintings, the first titled, Untitled, Red, an oil on canvas produced by Mark Rothko in 1956. And the second is an oil on canvas with the same title as the previous one, but made in 1969 by the same author. This similarity between both types of aesthetics generates a round conception of the state aesthetics concept, which refers to a type of aesthetics produced by the state in two different and historical moments, but under the same intention, clean of slogans and images of social agitation. The pictorial canvas, a tabula rasa inherited from the conception of Western modern art. When we talk about abstract expressionism as a state-produced aesthetic, we refer directly to Eva Cockcroft's essay published in Art Forum magazine in the summer of 1974. The essay argues that modern art, and specifically American abstract expressionism, was used as a weapon of the Cold War, from the secret financing that the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, managed through public resources used to sponsor abstract expressionism in Europe, turn it into perfect propaganda and place it in the pinnacle of modern art.